We're recording, so.
Is my sound
Hi,
on?
everyone. Hello,
Yeah.
hello, everyone.
Hey,
You sound fabulous.
does she sound relaxed because she's in Florida? Some bullshit.
Wait, does Florida mean relaxed?
Yeah, I mean, naturally.
It's not cold.
Yeah,
That makes me
I
feel
didn't realize that those two were like synonymous for each other. Florida and relax.
Mm.
Justine, I was just replying to your post about you didn't know about the nutrition.
Nothing.
Yeah.
It's like
Tubi, yeah, no, Tubi were the videos that you watched, especially because of traveling and stuff for you for work.
Mm.
That definitely makes the most sense because it has the most
That's
flexibility.
really
We'll
what
talk about it.
everybody- Yeah, exactly. Okay, we're gonna just give everybody 1 minute just in case people join. We're already
Buddy.
recording, so don't say anything that you wouldn't
Hey,
want.
buddy.
recorded.
We love dogs.
Oh, yes, we do.
Oh,
Where's
say
mine?
hi, bud.
I was like,
Mine's
I don't
on
know
my
if you
bed.
guys
Probably
want to
be
see
more
my
annoying
map.
than the kids.
That's mine.
Oh, mine's on the bed. I really have to do something. This office, I look like I live in like a shelter. This is my office. It's horrible. I have to like spend the time. It's time to do it. This is a crazy room. Okay. Sorry, I'm sending someone a link to get in our group. And then we'll start. I also need to open it up on my, hold on 1 sec. Let me just get to the website also, because I'm going to share a screen. And then also you guys, if you have questions, feel free, like, let us know. That's what this whole call is about, especially if you were able to make it on the call. It's, definitely don't be afraid to ask any questions because you have us here and you should. All right, give me 2 seconds and we're starting. This is also recorded just in case for any reason you want to watch it again. You'll have access, of course, or if you know anybody that needs to watch it that wasn't able to make it on this call.
Yeah.
That.
Are we
Okay.
going to post it to the group?
Yes, it's going to be
Okay.
posted in the group. All right, awesome. Okay, so the way that I always do this is I'm going to show you guys the screen that is basically, it's the same thing as your app on your phone, but I'm going to show it to you on my screen because it's obviously much easier than me showing you on the phone, but it is the same, like the same tools, the same everything is what you have on your phone. If you have like an Apple TV, Roku, Fire Stick, any of that stuff, you could download the Beachbody app and so you can do your workouts on your TV. Or if you have the bike, you could do it on the bike. I do mine on the bike now, all of my workouts on this bike screen because my husband does different ones than me and we do them together. So he uses like the TV screen, I use the bike screen and we do them at the same time, like at 5, whatever in the morning. And people always do ask me, like people ask me all the time, I can't do it at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, does that mean I can't do, they think, a lot of people think it's like a certain time of day, but the whole beauty of this whole thing is that it really is whenever you can fit it in. Anytime that 30 minutes that you're not going to skip the 30 minutes. The goal for this 21-day challenge is basically to keep you accountable in between the 2 holidays. This is like perfectly between Halloween and Thanksgiving. It's like a perfect 21-day challenge. So you can enjoy your Halloween and know that you have a plan in place for the next day. And we're done before Thanksgiving. So you'll be able to like enjoy that holiday. And then hopefully you'll join us for the December group, which will be another 21 days, a different program, same idea, hold you accountable up until Christmas so that you're enjoying the actual holiday, but not going like downward spiral, all out eating, like quitting on yourself for an entire 2 months. So that's the point of this whole thing. Okay, I'm going to share, if you have questions, let me know. I'm going to share my screen and show you guys the app. Okay, so you see what I see, right? Okay, so when you log on to the app, you're going to see Beachbody On Demand. You're going to see nutrition, you're going to see your groups, and you're going to see tracking, which will be in the body. Like, see here is tracking body programs. These are all of our different choices of like what you have access to now that you join the group. So your bod group, you guys should all be in it already. So when you click on bod groups, you guys will probably all only have one. I'm going to have more because I run more than one at once. But ours is called Grateful with Grit. You're going to click it. It's the same idea. Obviously, it's a slightly different because it's on the computer screen, but it's all the same tabs and everything. Every single day in here, you'll see posts that'll come up that'll ask you to like, an opinion or progress or something. Really important also, before you get started, like even the best time would be the morning of, like the day after, how the morning that we start to do before photos, measurements, and weight. So like that's a really important tool. I know everybody hates that part the most. Everybody hates it, but it really, really, really goes a long way to help you like on days you're struggling, or if you feel like you're not having progress or the scale's not moving. If you take another photo and compare it, there will always be a difference. So it's for you. It's a tool that's going to help you. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. And the place that you're going to put it is when you go under tracking, which is really like straightforward on the app. It'll give you like, when you go to my progress, it'll give you options to fill in all of your stuff. So you can do your before, like your photos, you can upload your workout, your weights when you started, what you want to get to, the whole like thing. That's all going to be in your tracking section of your app when you go to the app and you go to tracking. So before day one, everyone should upload photos of themselves. You can just do it in the mirror if you have to, or a timer on your phone. Doesn't have to be front and side. I like it to be front and side. It'll show more of like a full picture of your body. In a sports bra and like workout shorts would be ideal, obviously, rather than something loose that you won't be able to tell the changes that you're making. And your weight, obviously, you have to weigh in the morning on that first day. So make sure, what I always do, part of this program, and you guys may not know yet because you probably didn't listen to the videos yet, which is fine. That's part of what we're going to talk about today and show you what you should do before day one, is weighing in every single day. Another thing people hate and get stressed out about, but another thing that's so useful, and you're going to learn that the weighing in every day is really just a tool to help you see what foods are working for you and what aren't based on the day before. And also once you get to your goal weight, it helps you with like just maintaining. It helps you know like never to get, like if you're in your maintenance mode, it helps you to learn like how to maintain by getting on the scale every day. And the scale just becomes a tool that we use, that we like cut the emotional attachment to in this whole program. Anyway, so when you go back to BOD groups, that's where we're going to like live in this, when we like communicate with each other. So you should be checking in there every day. When you go to that tracking section, let me just do that one more time. I'm sorry, I'm running around a little. Track and share, right? You're going to go there after your workout every day. We're going to ask you to do a post of your work. You'll click your workout here. Mine is already shared today right here. But you'll click workout and you can add what workout you did, how long it was. You can add your photo and then you press log workout and it'll go into the group for you. So that way we know that you did your workout that day. If we see a couple days in a row that people didn't log workouts, we're going to reach out and say, hey, what's going on? We're not, we see you didn't log anything. Is everything okay? Same thing with your shake. You guys, it's so important. It's like a building block. Like you need to have it every day for you to feel the results of it and to feel the benefits of it. It helps your digestion. It helps with cravings. It helps with energy. It's so good for you. It is not a GNC shake. It is not a Costco shake. It is a whole different level of the quality of ingredients and the way that your body uses it. So don't skip a day of a shake. That's why I make myself, no matter what, have it for breakfast every single day. Like it's a non-negotiable for me. I want it in my body first thing in the morning. It's going to help me for the rest of the day with cravings. And I know if I say like, oh, I'll have it for lunch or I'll have it for dinner, that a lot of the time something comes up and I won't, and then I'll wind up skipping it and then I'll be mad at myself. So I make myself have it every day. In the group, there either is already or there will be a whole thing, like a book of recipes. I make it into pancakes. I make it into actual like blended shakes. I make it into mug cakes. There's like endless possibilities that are super, super quick and easy to use your shake. It doesn't have to just be like a shake, but all the recipes will be posted in case you want to, like, you'll find your favorite way to use it and drink it if you haven't already found your favorite way. Because I know we told you guys to kind of like experiment. So there's that. And then also in meals here, you can see you'll have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's great because it'll remind you of the way that your plate should look for each meal. So for breakfast, you're gonna learn this like when you watch the videos, but half of it is proteins, half of it is carbs. FFC is called fiber-filled carbs in this program, but just think of it like simply breakfast is half carb, half protein. Our shakes count as a protein. So you can do like You could do you could mix your shakes into oats with oat milk or almond milk and leave overnight for overnight oats. And that would be a perfect thing with like maybe berries on top. You can make it into pancakes and then top the pancakes with fruit because that'll be protein and a carb. Fruit counts as a carb on this, by the way. There's like endless possibilities to incorporate that for breakfast. And then you can add your photo of your shake and press log meal and it'll show up in the group. Same goes for lunch. And now the ratios change for lunch. It's half veggies, 25% protein, 25% carbs. You don't have to like remember all of this now. You're going to have access. Obviously you have access to this app right now, but also I'm going to show you where you're going to watch the videos. And then dinner, 75% veggies, 25% protein. For instance, tonight I posted this, which was my dinner, but it also like the recipe that I used. And basically it was like spicy chicken sausage sauteed with onions, peppers, cauliflower rice, tomato sauce, and mozzarella cheese. Perfect dinner for this meal plan. So easy. It was done in literally 5 minutes. And it was perfectly 75% veggies, 25% protein, and delicious and like family approved. So I post all my stuff every day. You'll see my breakfast, lunches, and dinners posted every single day, plus all different meal plans. We'll post every single week just to give you guys inspiration. You don't have to follow them exactly, but you can if that's your thing. And then snacks should typically be a protein and a carb, 50-50. I usually do like a Beach Bar, which are, I don't know if you guys know them, but they're bars that Beachbody makes. They're 150 calories. They're really high in protein. They're chocolate. My favorite is chocolate peanut butter. I'll put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds and it's so good. So that's what I'll usually do when I want a snack. So that's where you're going to log literally everything. You can log everything right here. So your workouts, your shakes, your meals, if you're doing Energize and Recover, that's all here too, that you can log all in your app, all at your fingertips at all times. When you start out, this is where you're going to put your weight, your measurements. It tells you exactly what to do, waist, hips, etc. You always do when you're doing measurements. I bought like the fabric tape at like CVS years ago and I still have it. It's like $1. It's literally like $1, like that fabric, like the tailor tape, I think they call it or whatever. And like any of these, you always do it at the widest point. So your waist at the widest, like you always at the widest part. Well, your waist would actually be the smallest, but like hips at the widest, chest at the widest, arms at the widest, thighs at the widest. So that way, when you're remeasuring, you know you're doing it at the same spot, always at the widest part, just so you know. And then your measurements, progress photos, everything is right there in your tracking. Okay. Excellent. So now I think a lot of us are doing 21 Day Fix. I think that we agreed on that, but no matter what program you're doing, you click programs and it's the same thing in the app because there's two different options now. There's programs and there's what you'll see here, which is called Body. Programs are the ones that are pre-made, that are like designed specifically, like, 21 days, 30 days, 90 days, whatever they are. 21 Day Fix is right here. It's very, very easy to see like what, day 1, day 2, day 3, you click on it. Here's day 1, day 2, day 3. You can't get confused. It's all right here. You need weights, just a couple of I always have when my people are just getting started 5 and 10s, I recommend. So if you don't have them and you're doing this program, I recommend getting those. And that's here. If you're doing a different one, I know like some people that are more advanced, maybe doing either 21 Day Fix Extreme or Muscle Burns Fat. Every single program is here. Muscle Burns Fat, Control Freak, 645, Lift 4, they're all right here. So that's where you're going to access your workouts every day. And the same goes on your screen. If you're using the app for your TV, it'll still be the same setup. Body is live workouts. I'm just going to show you this because you all have access to it. For whatever reason, if you wanted to try a different cardio, if it was a cardio day in 21 Day Fix and you felt like trying a different cardio or having a different instructor that day, you could either do live classes. Like right now there's a boot camp happening. That's, halfway done, but there's also a lot of these that are pre-recorded. So you can do a live one. You can see the schedule ahead of time. And you can be like, oh, I want to do like this one. I'm going to do a Halloween cycle on Friday. It's Halloween themed spin class. And they're like giving away all kinds of stuff. And it's just like a fun thing. So I'm doing that on Friday at noon, and then I'm doing, this is an 80s ride. And I'm doing this cycle one, whatever. I signed up for a few different classes ahead of time. It's not like they fill up, so you don't actually have to do them ahead of time. but that's your thing. But say like, for instance, there's a cardio day and you want to try a different instructor just because it's fun. You can go to the, what am I doing here? Go to cardio,
You have to go back. You have to go to,
body, and then go to cardio. Yeah. Hold on one second. Because now I'm in my classes, which I don't want. So go here, and then you can go to cardio here. And then you can choose any of these that are all cardio workouts with different trainers. And like this one's 25 minutes with Shaun T. This one's 30 minutes with Jericho. So you can choose if you're like, I don't want to do another one with Autumn today, but it's cardio day. You can come in here and you have access to all of these as well. So just so you know. And there's all different ones. So there's this one's cardio, but there's everything. Like if you wanted to, for whatever reason, add a second workout or an extra stretch or something, you can do whatever you want. So here's all spin classes. This is bar classes, only core, yoga, meditation, Pilates. There's also a Pilates and a yoga day in the fix. So again, if you wanted to come here and try a different Pilates or a different yoga for week 2 or whatever, you can. So you can just come here, click any of these, and you have access to all of it. And then when it comes to the classes, the class schedule, you can click on, if you wanted to do one live, like with other people at the same time, click there and you can see the classes that are coming up. So these are all for tomorrow, like Thursday classes. So let's see, like tomorrow morning, like if I were to do one, I would probably do like this. I'm actually going to do this because tomorrow I'm going to do a run because I'm training for a half marathon, but I still like to wake up early and get my thing. It's like a routine that just makes me feel better. So I think tomorrow I'll wake up and do the 5 a.m. yoga, and then I'll go run once my kids are at school because I wouldn't do that in the morning. But so now I'll be doing this live, and there's all different choices of things: body burn, Pilates, every day there's an array of different workouts you can join. And all you have to do is click.
A question about the live workouts.
Yes.
Are they like more advanced, or somebody who?
All of them, they're not more advanced, and they all always give you modifications.
Okay.
Like the teacher will always say, like, if you, to take out the impact, do this, or if you can't like reach your toes, do this. Like they'll always give you modifications for every move.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And the first week of November is like, I guess, this big like official launch for Body, which is Body is called BOD because it's Beachbody On Demand Interactive. That's what the I stands for, Body. So there's like a lot of really special themed classes. So if you were going to try one, that would be a good week. So November, which actually is when we're starting. So it's a good week to do it. So November, like if you look at that week, there's like a lot of the instructors doing duets, like teaming up and doing training together. There's a lot of themed things. They are giving away like a bike. They're giving away stuff like all week. Here, let's check. Monday, November 1st. So there's all different live classes here. See, this is Autumn and Shaun T together. Like they don't usually do that. That's like a special thing. During that class, they give away like Shakeology. They give away, they're going to be like extra special that whole week, our whole week 1. This is her first one, like Cycle 80s Ride Live. It's the first one that she's doing. This Jennifer Jacobs, who's like a famous trainer. Here's Idalis and Megan, which I love them too. That's why I'm doing that one. They're both like really great trainers. So yeah, you can just look in here if there's anything that like speaks to you. This is Amoila and Joel. Like it's really like cool that they're doing them together because that's just not a typical thing. So feel free to scroll. You have access to all of this stuff. If anything speaks to you, by all means, click it, try it. Why not? Right? Cool. So this whole screen I just showed you is always under Body, BODI. And so you can see under like when you click on that, you either have the choice of signing up for classes ahead of time or looking and using the pre-recorded ones. But the difference between Body and the program section right here are those programs are like actual programs designed day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Body is just individual one-off live classes. So like a cardio class, a yoga class, a Pilates class, it's not designed to do, in any specific order or any specific way. Okay, that's the difference. So when you hit Body here, you have the choice of doing class schedule. So if you click full schedule, that's where you see all those that you can sign up for in the future. Or you can do the browse classes and choose all of these browse classes ones already happen. You could press play anytime on any of them. that make sense? Yes, cool. And it's the same in your app. And then, like I said, programs are under programs. So also under programs, because nutrition is also a program, is where you're going to find your whole nutrition plan. So I'm going to show you guys that really quick. And this is something you actually do have to watch before we get started. It's really important. The videos are super, super short, so don't be like overwhelmed. I'm going to click learn the program. So here under learn the program is what you really need to focus on. Only these videos. Meal prepping, not necessary. I don't meal prep ever at all. Not my thing. Totally able to do this program without it. Basically you have to watch the learn the program videos. As you can see, they're short. They're 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. None of them are long. You have to get through the intro, the 2 bunnies. These are like super short. And then, I mean, I would really watch all of the ones in here. The whole thing is probably like 30 minutes, 35 minutes to watch every single one of these. And that's what I think that's what you'll do to like really grasp it all. And this is going to explain like the plate it, like I just explained to you, how dinner is veggies and protein. It'll tell you all of that. As you can see, they're literally like 4 minutes each, the plated videos. And then the longest ones are just explaining each of the food groups, like carbs, proteins, veggies, and what you can look for, like what we classify as carbs on this program, which maybe you didn't before, because literally all you're actually thinking about in this program is the proteins, the carbs, and the proteins, carbs, and veggies. So everything falls into one of those categories. So watch this whole learn the program section, like starting whenever you can, ending before Monday, so that you know what your whole meal plan is. Once you're done with that, like 30-ish, 35 minutes of meal plan video watching, you literally could start immediately after, because you'll understand what you have to do. One part of this plan that I want you to remember, and you're going to learn it within the first 2 minutes of watching, you have to track your food every single day, meaning you can just use the app for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. Very easy. That's all you have to do. Or you can keep it in the notes section of your phone and write like shake with PB2, oat milk, and ice. Lunch, and then like 16 ounces of water. Lunch, tuna sandwich on whole wheat toast with grilled veggies. Dinner, like whatever it is, you have to track your food and your weight. Okay. So you can either do it in your notes on your phone, or you can do it on the app, but you have to track it. It's really important to help you learn what is working. So you can see the next day, okay, yes, like say today I'm 132 on the scale, and then tomorrow I'm 130.2. That's a big loss day. So what did I eat that works for me? So I'll know everything that I ate today was good for a loss day. And I can scroll back and look at days that are losses and gains and see, or bigger losses versus smaller losses and see. It's really truly about learning what works with your body. And that's what this program is going to do, without stressing out about every ounce and every like oil. And you don't have to measure anything ever. You're going to still eat carbs. You're going to still be able to like enjoy your life. You don't have to meal prep. You can order out, you can eat out, all fully on this plan. There's never like you like fell off the wagon and you have to start over. So it's like really the best meal plan ever. I've done every single meal plan that there is on earth. And this is the only one that's like sustainable and real and like that you can do for your whole life forever. So the only ones you need to watch before you get started is learn the program. The rest of it is up to you if you want to watch for whatever specific reason. There are like things like meal prepping. If you're a meal prepper, here's other just like how like her tips on takeout, her tips on eating out, her tips on social events. As you can see, everything is really short in time. So it's like you don't have to commit to like, oh, she like a half hour to listen to what she does for takeout, This is if you're pregnant. This is about exercise on this specific meal plan. She looks at exercise as a bonus. It is not a bonus for us. We're doing the exercise for 21 days. So include it in your mental, note it where you can fit it in, because that's part of our challenge for this 21 days. But if like once the 21-day challenge is over, if this doesn't work for you to do workouts every single day, that's okay. Like the workouts are a bonus. Here's like how to do it if you're vegan. So, she just has like different tips and tricks for anything that may come up in your life that you may need help with. Here's obstacles, the scale went up, what to do, I hit a plateau, what to do, I've fallen off, what to do, emotional eating, all that stuff is right here. And then again, this is all in your app, all under programs. So you always have it right at your fingertips. Here's some recipes that she gives that you can look at. So we want you guys to find the way you like your shake so you look forward to it every day. I genuinely look forward to my shake every day. Like I am excited tomorrow to wake up and have shake pancakes. Like I genuinely am excited about it. So I want you guys to be excited about yours. Here's banana egg pancakes and just all different things for breakfast, lunch, dinner. And like I said, in our group, I will be always adding new recipes, meal plans, etc. So you'll never run out. And you'll see all of us posting what we eat every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you'll also have those like ideas. That is pretty much everything I think for the app, right? I think I've gone over everything. So everything you need at all for this whole challenge, to learn about your nutrition, to track everything, to do your workouts, and to be in contact with this group, it's all in the app, which is not attached to any social media. So like you can just get used to spending that 2 extra minutes to put everything in the app like during the day, instead of getting caught in Facebook world scrolling for a half an hour when you meant to just go in to post that you did a workout. So that's why it's like a whole separate entity. So it's not tied to that. Does that make sense? And like I said, we are going to be looking, like if you don't log workouts or if you don't log your shakes or whatever, we'll reach out and say like, hey, you didn't log, everything okay? What's going on? Kind of thing. So try really to use the group. The more that you interact with the group, the better results you're going to get. That's just like how it goes. Does anybody have questions? Questions, comments, need help with anything? So your assignment from now until Monday, you can get, there's going to be posts in the group every day now with just like tips and tricks and prep ideas. You don't have to meal prep. Again, I don't meal prep, but there'll be like tips and tricks for all different personalities and what people like to do. Between now and then, make sure you do all your before photos and all that jazz. Measurements, photos, weight. Weight should definitely be on that Monday morning. Now I'm just in like a routine. Like I wake up at like 4:48, usually is my alarm randomly. And I get up, I pee, I get naked, I weigh myself, I make my Energize, I drink it, I do like a gratitude journal, and I go with my workout and start my day. So it's all like very second nature to me now to do all those things. So, you know, maybe that's a good way for you guys, not at 5 a.m., but whenever you have to wake up, you set your alarm, you pee, you get undressed, weigh yourself, and then that's what you write down for that day, your weight and your tracking. Okay? Are you guys excited? 21 days.
So
It's
excited.
very good between Halloween and Thanksgiving. It's so like the perfect timing to do this. It's like great. So you'll feel good going into Thanksgiving. You won't feel like, oh, I just ate for a month for no reason. Like it's just not necessary. Like the whole world does it and it's just like not necessary. You can enjoy that Halloween, enjoy it as much as you want, and knowing you have a plan, you're going to enjoy it more. You're going to be like, I know that tomorrow I have a whole plan. I'm going to have my shake in the morning. I'm going to do my workout. I'm going to be in my group, and you're going to be good. But usually that's like the start of the end for the world. Like they keep the Halloween candy, they eat it every day. Now they give up because Thanksgiving is coming, and then they give up because Christmas is coming, and then they just wait for New Year's. And it's like bad news. And then you have so much more work to do just to get to where you are right now today. So you guys are, you know, avoiding all of that. Okay. I think I said everything. Jess, do you have anything to say?
No, I'm really excited. I love 21 Day Fix.
Yeah, it's great.
I love Autumn. She's my favorite.
Oh, I don't, but it's
I know. Melissa and I disagree, but I love her. No, I think this is going to be awesome.
I love
I'm
her
really
workouts. I think
excited.
she's a great trainer. Definitely. I just
Yeah.
don't love her like as a person. We're not good like friends. Like
I mean, I kind of wish we were, but definitely use us. I found the most success when I was very active in the groups,
Mhm.
just because it's like a wild way to connect with people who have not the exact same goals, but similar goals, and can absolutely talk with you about anything. So anytime I had any obstacle, or like I think I posted this morning, I don't know if I posted in here in our Facebook group, but like I did not want to get up this morning at all. I was like, fuck
Me
this, I'm not
too.
getting up.
Me
And
too.
then Ursula and I meet, we have like a sweat studio on Zoom to like work out together in the morning. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. And today was is her birthday. So she was like, all right. And I was like, you know what? I cannot do this. Like, what kind of crappy friend would I be to not show up for her? So I was like, I'm coming. I mean, then I had 25 disruptions because my children don't sleep, but I got it done. And I feel like in that moment, if I knew that she wasn't waiting for me, if there wasn't a form of accountability, I would have just left.
Mhm.
And then I would have pretended like I was going to do it tonight, and then I wouldn't have.
Yep.
I already know.
I
But-
have the alarm go off in the morning and I just know, like, I've been doing this so long that if I just sit up, literally, if I just sit up, then I'll do it. Like, if I just make sure that I just sit up, and then I'm so much happier all day. Like, if I
Same.
wait and I'm like, oh, I'll do it after I drop the kids to school, whatever, I'm just not happy. Like, I'm miserable in the morning. I'm not nice to the kids. Like, the morning sucks. I'm rushing around because I sleep too late and everything just like gets messed up. That's why tomorrow I know I have to do my workout like later after they go to school, but I'm still going to wake up at 5 to do a stretch just so that my routine that keeps me feeling like normal and sane will still happen. So I'm like, I'll just do yoga, even though I don't have to wake up to do anything. I can just wake up when it's time to start school. Like, but
Right.
which would be like 7-ish. But I know how much better I'll feel and how much like a happier I'll be if I just do it. So it's, and I know everyone in my group is waiting for my posts, and I know it's like, it's when I can't get up, sometimes I'll go in my group and scroll and I'm like, this girl was done at 4 a.m. Like, she got up at 3:30 a.m. to make sure she was done before she went to go teach classes and whatever she has to do. Like, I can get up at 5. So we all use each other in our posts as motivation and like cheering each other on in the groups. And you really do become like friendly with people and form relationships. And it's like, it's a really great community if you use it. So really try to use it. It'll help you. You
I'm
get-
always free. I'm always available. Yeah.
Yeah, and anytime you have questions or you need help with anything, you either post in the group or send a message to us, and obviously we'll help you. Okay?
Sure.
Do you guys feel ready? Feel free to look around in your app, obviously, like
Justina looks
see
so confused.
everything. The meal plan
Yeah.
is so easy. Like, watch the videos, you'll never have to watch them again. It's so simple, and it's like genuinely like life changing. It really does teach you a new way to look at food that you'll never unlearn. Like, you
I mean-
now will know it forever, and you never have to know any other meal plan again ever. Like, this is it.
And I know, because like Jen, Justina, I know you guys, like, I know like just kind of more about your life, and literally you could do anything. You can go anywhere with the kids, you can go out with like your husbands, you can go on vacation. Like, I've gone on vacation, I came back, I didn't gain anything. I've maintained my weight for 7 months. This is the longest time I've ever maintained
too.
any weight loss.
Yep.
And I don't even think about it. I track at the end of the day now, just because that's part of my routine. Or like this morning on my way, I already knew what I was having for lunch, and obviously what I had for breakfast. So I made sure to do it like ahead of time, in my snacks, also to kind of keep me, like, today is my husband's birthday too, so I know we were going out, so to kind of keep me in my structure. But I've done Weight Watchers, and I loved Weight Watchers. I was a total, WW fan. But now, knowing I don't have to actually track every little bite and snack that I've had, in a way to like not overindulge in bad things, it just taught me portion control of things I shouldn't be eating, not actually how to eat. So I do feel it's definitely worth it. And everyone, like, comments on, like my abs or, whatever. And I'm like, I've literally never had abs before in my life. And 80% of all of this is your nutrition.
Yep.
1,000,000%.
Yep.
So
Every single thing you said, I agree. Like, I travel a lot, and like everything, I've been doing this business for 10 years. We typically go away at least 6 times a year. Like, it's like a busy whatever. Never was I able to like stay on a meal plan and not gain like 10 pounds on vacation. This is like the only time. Now I've kept my weight down for years because I've been following this meal plan for years. But I like only had abs ever because of this. I've only like seen these kind of results because of this and been able to hold it. Like, any other time I've gotten to this weight, it's been like for 3 days. And then it's like, okay, the program's done, 21 days, check. Now I can live my life again. And it's like, that's totally not the point. Like the point is to get to that place that you feel good and be able to live there and live, like not
Mhm.
be like measuring every bite and asking at a restaurant, like, is it cooked in oil? How many ounces? Like, no cheese. No, like that's not a life, like we go out to dinner all the time. We live in the city. That's always going to be who we are. And that's not something I would ever sacrifice to like have abs. But this meal plan genuinely like teaches you. So just spend the time to watch the videos. Believe me, it's worth it. It's quick. You'll be done in 35 minutes and you'll know it forever and ever. Like you'll be teaching it to your kid. I teach it to my kids, like not with them knowing that it's like a weight loss thing, but just so they know how to be healthy. Like I'll tell them like, we don't have carbs at night. We don't need carbs at night because we don't need to fuel our body when we're going to bed. Carbs are fuel. Carbs are like gas. So you need the most in the morning and then a little bit at lunch and then none at dinner, because when you're getting ready for bed, you don't want to fuel to get ready to sleep. So like you just, then they hopefully will grow up with a healthy relationship with food, understanding why, All right, I will let you guys go. I know it's late, 8:37. I have this recorded. I'm going to post in the group in case anybody needs it. And again, if you guys need help with anything, let us know. Look around in the app. All you have to do from now and then is do your before stuff, check in like with the group so you get used to it. Like I said, we'll be posting every day in there. There'll be a post a day that kind of like asks like a kind of question or teaches you something. And then we'll all be tracking as well our stuff. So you can scroll in there and see like what we had for breakfast, lunch, dinner, get ideas, see the meal plans in the files section. There should already be in the files section. Let me just check. Let me just check on the screen. I should have done this in the group with you. Hold on one second. Under
While you're doing that too, just a quick thing that I thought could be helpful. If you guys want to look over like where, like Melissa said, right, it doesn't have to be, in the morning time. If you want to look over where you do have some free 30 minutes kind of consistently throughout your week between now and next week could be helpful too. So you can kind of fill in those gaps with your workout. And one of the other girls that had joined a couple of months back, I'd encouraged her just to set her alarm like 15 minutes earlier than her usual wake up time because she was trying to get into a morning routine, and she did it. So she set it 15 minutes earlier for the next day. 2 days later, set it 15 minutes earlier, and then she got her 30 minutes. So by the time she started her workouts, she was like good to go to get up 30 minutes than her usual wake up time. So if that's something that you feel you need to implement, kind of like shaping that could be helpful.
Sorry, I'm going to show you guys one more thing. I'm going to share my screen for one more second, just so you guys can see. Yeah, downstairs, you can go inside. Hold on, I just want to share this. So in the group, there's also like in the bod group, it's called Grateful with Grit. That's where you guys will see everything. There's also a file section. If you go there whenever, you'll see healthy Halloween recipes. There's all different really great, like fun, cute things in here that we already added. So like I already made some of these because that's just like I made these the other night, but instead
I
of
saw that.
cauliflower rice and turkey meat, and we all had these for dinner, and I topped it with cheese and baked it. And just really simple, but there's just different like cute Halloween-ish inspired ideas here that you can do.
Those are cute.
So cute.
I didn't see those.
So everything in
those are
this section
adorable.
here. So here's different meal plans. So if you let me just show you
Look at
one.
that.
Again, these are not like necessarily for you to follow exactly unless you're one of those people that feels comfortable following something exactly. But otherwise, there's different recipes here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can take a look at it. Here's the this is like the overall. You can click on them, and then if you scroll, you'll see like all of the. This is like the different recipes. The ones that you couldn't click on. Here's the layout of breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks, if this is something you want to look at. And then there's a grocery list. This is for every one of the meal plans that are listed, and there's 8 of them in here. So you obviously are only in doing this for 3 weeks. There's a getting started right guide that kind of goes over a lot of what we talked about, just like so you have it at your fingertips. In terms of like measurements and weight and all that stuff and access and all the things I went over with you, your before stats, weight, pictures, measurements, to be all the stuff we just talked about. So you can just scroll through here if you want. This gives you a place if you want to do your own meal plan and write stuff ahead of time. Again, totally not necessary. Goals, etc. It's all there in the files. And then there's a challenger workbook. Again, it's like the same idea. I'll show it to you, but same idea of like something to just look through if you want. these things to just set yourself up with like goals ahead of time. Again, here's an actual picture of like where you would do your measurements. Pre-challenge checklist here. Everything is there in the files that you can scroll through and look. Okay, I just wanted to show you the extra. I forgot to show you guys that stuff, but it's all in the files of the group. And you can literally open it from your phone when you go into the BOD group. You can go right into it and click on the file and all of that opens. So like say you wanted to make one of the recipes, you can snapshot it on your phone and then you have all the ingredients if you were like going to the grocery store or whatever, that kind of thing. Okay, now I'm really done. If you guys have questions about anything, let us know. We will be here and get excited. It's good. It's a life changer. It's all good. Okay? Yay.
Yay.
Thank
Okay,
you.
you guys.
Thanks.
All right, I'm going to upload this
Bye.
to YouTube. Have a fabulous, fabulous night. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone. Good
guys.
night.